Hi there. In this chapter, we will cover TechView. To log into TechView, you need to enter your technician ID and PIN. These can be found in the Personnel tab within TechMan. Once logged in, you will see a list of the technician's jobs where they have been allocated labor. So take a look at our job in question here, so we can view certain details: the job number, booking date and time, the vehicle, any check sheets that have been added to the job, as well as the job status that has been assigned in the TechMan system, which is vehicle arrived on site in this instance, and the customer. So let's go ahead and click Load Job. From here, you will see your digital job sheet in TechView. It starts at the top with the job number and the date. At the very top, you start on the Job Details tab. However, you also have a couple of other tabs at the top you can utilize. The second tab is your picking list. This will show you any products necessary to complete the job. It will reference the product number, if added, the description of the parts, the stock source or supplier, and if you are using purchase orders to track product receipt, you will also see whether the office has marked the purchase order as received. The next tab is the Videos tab. Here, you will see any videos that have been added to the job. Typically, one is automatically added, but more can be added as well. To take a video, simply hit Record Video. You will need to click the blue button to enable the camera, and then you can start recording. Once done, you will be able to click Save. Let's return to the Job Details tab. Firstly, we have some fields where you can enter general information. On the right-hand side, the vehicle mileage field is a key one, as it is necessary before invoicing. Anything you enter into these fields will be recorded for the next time the vehicle comes in, and will also be visible to the office side within TechMan. In this section, you can enter useful information such as tire sizes, oil capacities, torque settings, and locking wheel nut locations. If you enter tread depths for the vehicle, these will be recorded and will display on the customer's invoice. Just underneath the registration, you have the option to view the vehicle history. When you click this, you'll see all previous jobs for that vehicle, including past labor, products, completed check sheets, and any public notes. Next, you have access to Haynes Pro, or in some cases, Autodata. You can click into this to use any of the technical information and features available to assist in completing the job. For example, you might want to use fuse locations or wiring diagrams, anything needed to complete the task. If we scroll down, you'll see the customer details and the option to record location 1 and location 2 in TechMan. These will display in TechView if the customer has multiple locations. Further down, you can see any labor units that have been added to the job, just above any parts. On the right-hand side, there is a slider you can use to tick when labor has been completed. There is also a slider for products to indicate when they have been fitted. Next, we have check sheets. Here, a vehicle health check has been added. So let's click View All Checks to see an overview of all the questions we need to complete for this check sheet. Let's start with question 1. Please photo any damage. Click Answer. And in this instance, we're going to say no, as there is no damage. Questions in TechView can sometimes be set up as yes/no questions, with the option to add additional notes. Others may use a traffic light system, red, amber, green, or simply be marked as satisfactory. You always have the option to add a supporting image to any answer. So let's hit Next and move to question 2, Brake Visual Check Wheels on. Again, you can fill in the fields. Additional notes can be entered below, and you can set the attention level using red, amber, or green. Again, you have the option to attach a supporting image if needed. Once you've completed your check sheet, ensure all questions have been answered. Then click Complete. If Public View is enabled, this will ensure the customer can view the check sheet in the Estimate portal if the job is linked to an estimate. Next, we have Job Notes. The technician will be able to see any job notes added from TechMan. In this case, a note has been added to not move the driver's seat. The technician can also add their own notes. So let's add a note to please order front brake discs. Once the note has been added, it will trigger an alert in the TechMan system so the office can action it. Next, we have the option to add job images. This can be useful as there may not always be a check sheet on the job. It gives you an extra method of attaching images if necessary. Customer signature. If you need to get a signature from a customer, you can record the signature below and print the customer's name. Once you've recorded all the necessary information for the job sheet, simply click Save Job. From here, you can either log out in the top right-hand corner or click Load Job to choose another job and carry on with your next task. Thanks for watching. For further assistance, feel free to visit our help center to reach out to our support team. We're always here to help.